We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. Shotgun snap man of Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. One play action here. Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bengals have a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He's got to go back for this one. Great punt. Fair caught at the 6. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Likely's got it right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams have the 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They go with Williams on the counter. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves into the 48. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To the air with Ward. Complete to Diggs out left. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Williams. Escapes the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st down throw here for Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. forward, setting up to throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Come on.
On third and long, it's Ward. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Burrow to the air now. It's a screen to Barkley. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing is Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll run it here. It's Todd Brooks. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running left, this is Barkley. We're working a couple yards past the line. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And they are on and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here we go. 180, 11, 90, 11, 90.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ward now on 3rd down. That one complete to Diggs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
70.
Again, Ward going to the air. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Not going to throw this one. Ward. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Complete beyond the marker. going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Ward's going to throw it. Screen here for Williams. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. 1st and 10 here. Ward buys time, rolling right. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A run with Williams. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready?
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
11. Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hits his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
11 MP.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end. Known for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. Looking to throw. Got a man. That's Nakua. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. On first down, it's Gibson. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. and has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11, Thomas.
Burrow on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
To the air again. It's Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Trying for it with Burrow. That's cut beyond the marker. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Setting up the screen here for Gibson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's got a man left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
On the option, here's Gibson. Shoots away from one. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the sneak, here's Ward. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Williams. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Trying to get fancy. That football's loose. And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams make it a 16-point ball game. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a 1st down. We've set a downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
One play action here. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Working quickly here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds Chase on a slant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Williams fields the pitch. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Ward off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go, Matt. 19 strike. 19 Cardinal. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3.
3-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
Here we go. Stop. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. Racing down the left side. He could do it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
McPherson to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Second and 10 now. Ward. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
It's going to throw here on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Burrow now on first down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow out of the shotgun. He completes it in traffic. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Here's Brooks. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
He rolls to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. They stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On 4th down, Ward. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun handed off to Gibson. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Burrow on 1st down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone on first. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Working quickly here.
Bengals first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Velocity 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 6-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Flush down out to his left.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, hits that 2nd level.
And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first whip on the ground. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. To throw again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Burrow. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Rams get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First down from the 42. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
The Rams are set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Burrow setting to throw. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before.